Welcome back, everybody. My name is Leah with Lady Axe Gaming. In the last episode, my main focus was the starter house that you see behind me. We did a little bit of adventuring. I had wanted to go find some spruce wood, but managed to not find any spruce wood at all. It was still a fun adventure despite that. We ended up finding a couple of shipwrecks, which got us some treasure along with some buried treasure. We found nether portals and a really cool cave, got ourselves our first diamond. And then when we came back home, I got right to work building this cozy little starter cabin that you see here behind me. But I'm not finished, obviously. Because we cannot just have a starter house here. We are going to have to do a lot of landscaping. I have other plans for builds that I want to go in this area. So the next build that I am going to focus on is going to be a place to keep... Oh, that jump scared me. Hello. One moment, please. Oh, man. I don't know how many times I've been jump scared by a wandering trader just appearing out of thin air. But this is not the first time. Anyways, as I was saying, the next build that I want to focus on is going to be a place to keep my animals. I would love to build a barn and maybe a stable attached to it, and maybe some pen for the sheep that we have over there at the camp. I think it's way past time for them to get an actual home. I think they deserve a nice place to stay. So like I said, that's going to be the main focus of today's episode. I have been really in this kick lately of building with blocks that I wouldn't normally build with. I mean, within the last couple months or so, I have been super inspired to build with things like netherrack and diorite, which is why there's diorite in my starter house. But like I was saying, I have been super inspired lately for some reason. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. We're all a little bit crazy here, right? To use netherrack for my builds. But there's really only, there's one major place that we have to go to in order to get netherrack. I know that we could get netherrack from the ruined portals that we have found across this seed, but I'm gonna need quite a bit more because the barn and stables build is not the only building that I am planning on using netherrack in. I have many other builds planned that I really want to use netherrack for, so I figured it's maybe a high time to finally step foot inside the nether in this series. But first, why don't we talk to this wandering trader to see what he's selling, if he's selling anything good. Hang on one moment. No? We have a Nautilus shell. We don't really need that right now. Got some potatoes. We could sell potatoes. I've got plenty of birch logs here. I really don't need ice. I could get some sugar cane, but I really don't. I have like 3 emeralds, and I'm kind of saving those for other things. So, no thank you. If I remember correctly, from my Bedrock series, the nether spawn was rather terrible. I was surrounded by a basalt delta, and I think I wound up tunneling through some netherrack to see if I could get to a better section of the nether, and I can't remember how far I got. I don't think I got very far because it took a long time to travel through the basalt delta. I'm hoping maybe the Java spawn will be a little bit more forgiving, but in order to go to the nether, we are gonna kind of need a few other resources. First, we need to get ourselves a couple more diamonds because in order to go to the nether, we are going to have to light that nether portal, and I need some more obsidian. I don't believe I have enough to fill out that portal that is over there by that other village. So we're going to need to get ourselves some more, but my tools are not strong enough to mine the obsidian once we make it. So I am going to need a little bit more diamonds, a few more diamonds to my name, to make a diamond pickaxe. And then we are also going to need some gold. So before we go into the nether, we're going to have to do a little bit of a resource gathering trip. So I am going to get some resources gathered up, and we are going to poke our head into the cave right here that is right behind my house. Go ahead and grab some of this copper. Oh, well, this is different. There's kind of a small little cave off in this direction. And we've got ourselves some coal right here. Perfect. But I think I saw something kind of creeping around ahead of me. So, I need to be a little bit careful. What I should have done is crafted myself up a bow. Ooh, this Skelly's gonna shoot me. And we got another advancement. The not today. Oh, yeah. Take each other out. Do it. Okay. We get him. Oh, yeah. Get him to fight each other. Perfect. Oh, they took each other out. That's even better. Okay. Oh, but we got a creeper here. Oh. Okay. I did not react fast enough to take out that creeper, but it worked out anyhow. So I'm glad for that. Oh, and it looks like there's some iron right there. Let's see if we can sneak our way down there to grab the iron. Oh, there's a bunch right here. Perfect. And there's a whole bunch of little offshoots in this cave down here. Oh, man. Oh, so much iron. This is awesome. This cave just keeps winding around. Oh, we have dripstone right here. Instead of having to go all the way to that big cave to get the dripstone. Perfect. You know, we probably should visit that big cave at some time, though. I bet you there's a lot of goodies down there. This looks like a dead end. Yep. Okay. Anything good in here? All right, so I stopped for a second because my pickaxe is almost done for. And I also wanted to start smelting up some of this iron that we got so that I can make myself a pickaxe, an iron pickaxe. So I'm just going to wait for a few minutes for this to smelt and then we will move along. All right, so I had enough to make myself an iron pickaxe and I also went ahead and made myself another stone pickaxe just so that I can get the other ores so I don't have to waste my iron pickaxe. I think that's a good plan. There is a little bit more iron here, but I don't want to take it all with me. And I forgot to bring wood to make myself some chests. That's okay. All right, I was able to make myself a few more torches also. And we're going to go ahead and light this up in here. Oh, that goes down. I think I see a creeper down there. Oh, there's a creeper right there. Is he making his way up? I don't even know if he can get to me from here. All right, and there was another little section off this way. I think I'm going to come back down through here. Oh, there's the creeper. Oh, maybe. Oh, hello. I can't crit. Oh, that was fun. Okay. We can come down here now and snag this iron. Oh, oh, oh no. Okay. Maybe not. Oh, you hit hard. There we go. Oh, there's gold right there. Awesome. This is such an odd little lava pocket right here because it's like it's coming out of this one square. Yeah. Strange, huh? Weird Minecraft-y type things. Go right or left? Oh, we should have chose left. Oh, I'm not very coordinated when it comes to taking out creepers. Not gonna lie. Ah! Hello. Come on. There we go. Alright, so I totally thought I had my mic on at that time. So I was talking to you guys, but there was nothing. So I apologize for that. But I thought this mine was a dud, but at some point I was kind of making my way, winding my way around the different, like, two ravines and stuff, and kind of wandered into some deep slate. So I decided to go ahead and keep looking because, you know, where there's deep slate, there could definitely be diamonds. Is that what I think it is? Oh, it is! Yay! Okay, so it isn't a dud after all. I'm super happy. Let's see if there's any possibility that we could get ambushed before we take these out. And it looks like we're all right. There is some lava off this way. Oh, we gotta be careful because who knows where that lava is originating from. We're gonna close that off. I want to kind of walk through there and take a peek to see what's on the other side. Okay, this doesn't look like it goes anywhere else. So we're going to turn back around and we're going to go see how many diamonds are in the wall there. And if there's 3, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go back up. We're going to make ourselves a pickaxe and then we will mine some obsidian. I don't think I'm going to work on getting any more diamonds just yet because I don't have fortune yet. And I would really like to have fortune before we do any more diamond mining. Ugh, but it looks like it's just one. One solitary diamond. Okay, so I lied. We might have to do a little bit more digging to see if we can't find any more diamonds. Ooh. Speaking of which, perfect. 2. Oh, did we get lucky? Ask and you shall receive, right? Perfect. And this is way more than 3. We've got 5, I think, plus the one we just got. We got 6. That means we can make ourselves a pickaxe and an axe. Perfect. That is just great. I couldn't be more happy with that. So yes, we are definitely going to make our way back up to my little base camp that I made up there where we are smelting up iron. And then I think the best course of action is to head back up to the top. Let's make ourselves an easier way to get up. We're going to make our way back up to the top, and then I'm just going to make my way to one of those little lava pools that we found earlier. So we're going to turn that into obsidian and mine that instead of doing it down here in the caves where it's a bit more dangerous. Such a lovely sight. All right, I'm going to grab all of my stuff. I don't have any sticks on me at the moment, so I cannot make a diamond pickaxe. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave that for now. But now I need to remember which way I came down to this cave. So maybe is it this way? Oh, look at that. Wow, we are doing so good today. I feel like such a professional Minecrafter today. Like luck is on our side, I believe. Awesome. All right, so now we are going to grab ourselves some sticks and we're going to make ourselves a couple of diamond tools. Oh yeah, moving right along. I couldn't be more happy. So we are definitely going to make ourselves a pickaxe and a regular axe. How exciting. Our very first diamond tools. You know, I think I want to try to enchant the pickaxe. What do we've got? Unbreaking. Again, it's going to be low level enchants, but you know, it'd be nice to have a little bit of enchantments on these tools. Every little bit helps, right? I think there's also a nice little lava pool over here, so I can go ahead and mine up some obsidian on our way to the village. And I really need to get myself some food. Yeah, I think there's a lava pool, like, right next to the village. Yeah, I think it's right there. I see it. There we go. Instant obsidian. Oh yeah. And we are going to spend a few moments mining this up. Let's go take a look at that portal real quick so we know exactly how much obsidian we're going to need. Here is the portal. I have taken out the lava that was below the portal itself. And, oh, ouch, my toes. It doesn't look like we need too many more pieces of obsidian. So I'm thinking, you know, I just turned this all into obsidian. I could probably just grab from here. But honestly, I was looking at this and I think I'd actually like to keep this obsidian here. So I'm going to go back to that lava pool that we just turned into obsidian. And I'm going to mine some of that. And I'm going to bring it back over here. And I also forgot one other very important detail. I need a flint and steel. Because I cannot light this portal without it. And I've also conveniently forgot my gold armor. So we're going to set that down here. We're going to set a spawn here. I am going to head over to that lava pool and mine some of the obsidian. And I also need to get some gravel or flint. So we're going to head back over there. And we're going to mine up some obsidian. And hopefully find ourselves some flint as well. I think I'm going to get one more just to make it an even 10. I think that's perfect. And then we can mine more of this later when I actually have better enchants on my diamond pickaxe. Because this is a little painful trying to mine this with efficiency 1. I thought that I would head over here because I was pretty sure there's gravel over here and I was correct. So I'm just going to dig around and see. There we go. We got flint. I think all we need is one flint and some iron. And we should be able to make ourselves a flint and steel. We're going to just camp out in the middle of a field where there's creepers and skellies and zombies hanging out. But we managed to sleep. And now we can work on lighting this portal. I'm so excited, guys. I have been itching to go into the Nether since I saw this portal in episode 1. So I'm really excited that we finally get to light this and find out where our Nether spawn is at. Oh, look at that. We got the crying obsidian advancement. All right, I think I can actually make this come down to here. We should have enough, right? It only has to be 2 wide. And then it should be tall enough. That should be good. And then we are going to go ahead and... Oops, that is not what I meant to do. Grab our iron. Make the flint and steel. And we are going to go ahead and light this. I think I am going to go ahead and just take off my iron gear for now. Put on my gold. Just for a precaution, just to stick our toes into the Nether to see where our spawn is located. And depending on how safe it is, we will then come back through, grab our stuff, and then, go from there. But I like to be, a little bit cautious going into the Nether because you never know. All right. Are you ready? This is always quite the exciting part of any world, stepping foot into the Nether for the first time. And let's go ahead and light this. Oh yeah, our very first Nether portal lit in this world. I am super duper excited. But now that we got our selfie, we are going to go ahead and jump through this portal to see where our Nether spawn is at. Please let it be a good one. Please. Please, Minecraft, give us a good Nether spawn. Okay. Oh. I am not mad about this Nether spawn location. It's going to be a little bit interesting to get up there and traverse the Nether from here, but I mean, this is better than a basalt delta. And it looks like there's a warped forest right above my head, which is one of my favorite biomes in the Nether. So I definitely can't be angry about that. And I think this is a perfect location for the portal. This is awesome. All right. So I think what I'm going to do, I am going to hop back through. I'm going to get some iron gear. I'm going to grab that gold. And I think what I want to do before I start mining out a bunch of netherrack is I kind of want to look around. I just want to see what is up in that warped forest. And I also want to kind of see what is around the Nether spawn area. I couldn't be more excited, guys. I absolutely love our Nether spawn location. All right. Now, the only thing about the warped forest is that is the home to Enderman. So we need to be careful where we're pointing our cursor. But other than that, it should be fine. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and mine my way up to the top. And we can also grab some of this nether quartz while we are here. Okay, looks like we've got some nether waste out in front of us there. I have to be very careful because there's a lot of endermen sort of around. Okay, so I don't see too much off in that direction. It's really hard to see. Oh, I want to stay away from that. That's a crimson forest. Oh, that's kind of cool though. No way. I cannot believe what my eyes just saw. Did you see it? Because I saw it. If we come down here, we gotta be very careful. But if you look over the edge, I see another fortress just below our feet. All right, so we are actually back in the overworld now. I originally was going to skip the Nether fortress altogether for this episode. I was going to make this episode purely about building my barn and getting the animals set up. I still want to do that, but I'm not sure if we're going to have enough time for all of that in this episode. I'll show you, where is it? I did a bit of mining and I got a bunch of netherrack because, like I said, I do want to use netherrack in the build for my barn and the stable that my animals will be living in. But I also am not exactly 100% sure of the whole color palette the whole block palette that I want to use for the barn and stables. And I'm not sure of the design and location just yet. I was originally going to have it sitting here, but I've actually since had a couple of other ideas for where I want the barn to be. So I am still kind of pondering that. And I thought while we are pondering that decision, I am really itching to stick my head a little bit further into that nether fortress. So what I was thinking is I am going to grab some things to get ourselves a little bit better prepared to go into nether fortress. Now we may not be in there too long. I might just kind of poke my head in and see what it is all about. And then we might come back and build the barn, or we might save the barn for the next episode. So hopefully you guys don't mind a little bit of a redirect for this episode. But I don't know. I see the nether fortresses. Anytime I see a nether fortress, I just have to go inside of it. So I hope that's okay. But I do need to get a little bit prep for such an adventure for going into another fortress. So I wanted to come back out here in order to grab some supplies. I am going to need some blocks, of course. And I'm also going to need my gold boots. I want to grab those. I'm going to need some more food. And I don't know if I should take my shield. I know we will probably run into blazes and other things that I might need to shield myself from. So it's probably a good idea. I am not going to bring my diamond pickaxe just yet. Maybe I'll make myself another pickaxe out of iron. I do have this one. You know, I could probably combine these two. I'm not really sure. The other thing is I am not sure how we are going to get down there because it is quite a ways down from where we were at. But I'm thinking we might just tunnel from where my nether portal is actually sitting, because I think it might be on a better level than the warped forest. So I think we might be able to just kind of tunnel through and get to it that way. So I'm going to try that method. And it might be a good thing so that we can actually just have better access to it in the future. Because if it's a good nether fortress, like with a blaze farm and whatnot, I would like to be able to set that up a little bit easier. So having better access to it would be nice. So we are going to try that. Now this could end in a couple of ways, of course. This could end in a death loop, which is very well possible, and we might lose a bunch of our good stuff. We might die quite a few times, or it could turn out really well and we can find some blazes, maybe get some blaze rods, maybe find ourselves some treasure. I don't know. From the looks of it, it didn't look like a super huge nether fortress, so it actually might be not a bad idea to go check it out just to see, to see if it's a big one or not. So I think it's a good idea to go ahead and go on this little detour for this episode. So hopefully this will end well. I'm hoping. So let's just go ahead and make our way back over to the nether portal and get a little bit better situated, and then we're gonna poke our head back into the nether the other thing is I didn't take the coordinates down of the nether fortress. So what I think I'm going to do is we're going to make our way back over and maybe note down the coordinates. And then we can make our way over to the nether fortress via a tunnel that I'm going to be digging in hopes that we can maybe find a better entry point at the level of our nether portal, if that makes any sense at all. I'm going to drop some of this stuff off here. I want to leave myself some extra stuff just in case we happen to meet our demise. I might even take some of this netherrack. We're actually going to be getting more netherrack as we tunnel through to the nether fortress. So actually I might leave this here. I'm going to leave some food behind. Oops, not the whole thing. There we go. Drop off our iron boot, and we're going to go ahead and eat. Get our strength up. Oh, all right, and we are going to go ahead. I think, oops, ouch. Set my spawn. Make sure to set my spawn. And now we are going to hop through the portal. Ooh, I really hope this goes well. I'm really hoping for the best possible outcome. So let's make our way up here. And this portal is actually sitting at -60, -27. And I don't know if I remember which direction I headed off in. All right, there's the Crimson. I remember it wasn't directly next to the Crimson Forest. We had wandered quite a bit of a ways away from the Crimson Forest when I found the Nether Fortress. So maybe we are headed in the right direction. Here? Yes. Oh, and there's already blazes down there. Okay, so what we're going to do... Wow, that's quite a ways away. So we're at -132 on that last number and then +31 on the first number. So that is quite a bit of a ways to travel via tunnel, and I don't know if all of that is going to be... I don't know if that's all going to be on one level. So what we are going to do now is I had already started tunneling over this way because I was gathering up the netherrack. So I think maybe I can still just kind of keep going off in this direction, which looks like this actually is the perfect place to start. Oh yeah. Okay, so there is some places where I might have to like either fill in or bridge because we could drop to our death. So we have to be careful of that. But I'm just going to go ahead and start making my way toward the Nether Fortress. Alright, so I did have to stop because my iron pickaxe is about done for. So I decided to go ahead and make myself 2 more stone pickaxes. Hopefully these will last me long enough to get to the end of this tunnel. Oh, there we go. Oh, oh, it's... Ooh, that's quite the drop. Oh, and there's some magma right there. There is a leg of it right there. Check this out. We gotta be really careful because there are so many mobs right here that want to take us out. I wonder if we can just kind of start maybe doing like a spiral staircase. We're just gonna have to be careful. I really hate falling, guys. It's the one way that I die. Like, it's the one way that I get into a horrible death loop. And so I really, I try my best not to fall. So I'll really try to be careful about that. Okay, so we can go right there. Okay, go there. Can we get down to that? How much you want to bet I can jump and make that? Oh, yes, we did it. Okay. Desperate times call for desperate measures. This will also help make our way back super obvious. So I guess this is good. It's good that we're doing this. And I obviously do not have enough blocks on me. I'm so glad I grabbed the netherrack. Or that I at least have netherrack on me. I'm thinking I want to go maybe toward this wing of the nether fortress. And maybe break in on a lower level. Instead of going straight to the bridge. Okay. Don't mind me. I am just perusing. Minding my own business. I would like it very much if you would mind your own business as well. Okay, so we are here. Oh, there's a ghast. Ooh, okay. I wonder if we should go down. Whew, okay, we made it down. Somehow I need to make this like super obvious that this is where the end of our staircase is. This looks like a pretty good sized nether fortress as well. I'm gonna just peek over here. That is right over lava. I was gonna see if I could get to over there and maybe enter that way, but that's definitely not a good plan. I think my original plan coming through this section might be better. Oh, hello. I would not like your grass block. Thank you. The other thing I'm nervous about is this lava fall right here. Oh. Oh, we got the advancement and I didn't even break into it yet. That's pretty cool though. Can I get into it from this level? Let's see. Ah, okay. There's Blaze right there. I have a feeling this is gonna go the exact way that I imagined. Like, the worst way possible. Let's get our shield ready. I'm honestly not super scared of Blaze. I've taken them on quite a few times now in the last couple years that I've really been playing Minecraft a lot more. So they're not super scary, but, you know, I don't want to just get caught off guard by one. There's a wither skelly right there. Ooh, okay, how are we going to play this? Oh, hello. Oh, that could have been even worse. Oh, hello. Oh, shoot. Okay. And I'm lagging. Oh, yep, this is gonna... Yep. That's what I was expecting. All right. That went as well as I thought it would. I was hoping for a better outcome, but we're gonna have to regroup and I'm gonna have to go get my stuff back. So give me just a few minutes to get a little bit better equipped to go back in there, and then we'll go get our stuff. And I think some of it might have fallen into lava, so yeah, we're not doing too well, but I think I can remedy this. So give me just a few minutes and I'll be right back. I don't have too much more armor. I could go back home and get some more iron, which I probably should do, but I think actually my stuff kind of fell over the side, and I think that I might be able to just go get it. I am so scared. Perfect. Okay, we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Let's get this stuff on. Not tarry too long. Perfect. We got our stuff. Oh, yeah. I'm going to put this back in my hand. I'm kind of shaking right now. It's making it a little bit hard to play because I'm shaking. I might have to take a little bit of a break and come back because being shaky while on a nether fortress is probably not the best thing. I'm going to make some bad decisions because I am nervous. So I'm going to take a quick break and then I will come back. I think I'm going to box myself in right here, just in case he decides to come back, or just in case that Blaze decides to come back. I'm gonna take a quick break and, you know, try to calm my nerves, and then we will come back. All right, so I got myself a little bit of food, got my composure a little bit, so I think we are good to go. The only thing is I have a lot more stuff on me now and 2 pairs of gold boots, so hopefully we don't die, because then we're probably not coming back here until I can get a little better equipped for a return trip. But I just want to maybe see if I can push a little bit farther into the fortress. This also may not be the best way to get into this fortress. I'm kind of having the feeling that going maybe a little bit farther that way and then coming in through one of the bigger sections might be a better idea. Let's see if we can't make our way over there. Oh, there's a Blaze. Hello. Hey, Piggy. I have 1 piece of gold. The advancement for that, I think. Oh, maybe not. Oh, a fire charge. Thank you. That's all I got. I will try to bring more for you later. All right. I think that right there is home to a blaze spawner. So I need to try and get into that structure right there. I think we're going to have to go up top, which I was kind of trying to avoid, but I really don't think it is avoidable at this point. I think we can technically kind of just take the tops of the trees up to that next level of the warped forest. I think that's the next course of action, is to go up. Yes, it looks like I might be able to dig my way down into that. Maybe. Let's see. I know light doesn't really help us in this situation, but it's just to kind of mark my path. That's all I'm doing. Okay, so there is a bridge right there. And there's a room right here. Boy, this might not be the best decision ever. Oh, the lava room. Oh, that is a wither skelly. Oh, shoot. Oh, he's seen me. Can he make it up here? I don't think he can. Okay, I'm not sure what the next best step is in this situation. But I know I want to go down there. But there is a wither skelly who wants my head right now. I don't know why I put that there. I thought he could get up here. I wonder if I could reach him. Can I reach you? Oh, he's right there. You are making me kind of nervous. Oh, I can hit him. Come here. I can hit you, but I don't think you can hit me. Perfect. Yeah. Okay, I don't think I got a skull. But I did get a sword and some bones. There's nothing down here. So here's what I'm thinking. I think this is a great location. I love the location of this nether fortress, and I really want to check it out more. But I have, like, I'm literally not prepared at all for this. I have, I'm a little bit prepared, but, after that first death from the wither skelly, kind of lost a lot of the stuff that I had to be prepared. So what I'm thinking, I think this might be a better access point to this nether fortress. So what I'm thinking that I want to do is I want to tunnel to here. So that way I can just come into this section here. I'm going to kind of set this up as kind of like a little safe room, and then I can access this a lot better and maybe a little bit more safely, and I can have some backup stuff in here. And there's a blaze right there. Let's see if we can take this guy out. Yeah, hello. We can at least get our first blaze rod. Can you take me out? Go ahead. He didn't drop it? Oh, that is so sad. All that for nothing. Okay, so I'm thinking the best course of action is to go back down and make our way back to our original tunnel, and then I'm going to tunnel to this area from our nether portal. I think that's the best course of action. All right, so we made it back to where I wanted the tunnel to end at. I don't know if this is going to be a permanent spot for this. I might try to do like a portal room somewhere else that maybe is a little bit easier to access, but right now this is going to have to do. This is going to be our temporary spot. I think I've had enough of nethering for this episode. I think what I want to do is I want to go back up. So I will attempt to make my way back there, and I will see you guys in just a few short minutes. We made it back home, and I do apologize, but for some reason I thought I had recorded the portion of the nether where I was actually tunneling from my nether portal to the fortress, that section of the fortress I talked about, but I was not able to find it, so I wasn't able to input it into that section of the video. So again, I do apologize for that. I really don't know what happened to it. I thought I recorded it, but for some reason it seems to be missing, so maybe I didn't actually record it and I just thought I did. It took me a little bit of time to tunnel from my nether portal to the fortress, that section of the fortress that I said I was going to turn into kind of like a temporary safe area. And I did end up dying and losing some more of my stuff, so it's actually kind of sad that you guys ended up having to miss out on that part. Overall, I'm really glad that I was able to make a tunnel over to that section, even though it did take some time and I ended up dying. I think it's going to be worth it because now I can go over there and we can farm blaze rods, and then I can sit in the warped forest and farm endermen for their ender pearls, which we all know what that means, right? But I think this episode has gone on long enough. I was not expecting it to take this long, but sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles, right? In between finishing up that section of the episode and recording this section, I have actually figured out what I want to do with this section over here for my barn, but we are not going to get into that right now. I am going to get into that as soon as I start recording the next episode. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to go ahead and end this episode right here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I do apologize that it has taken me so long to get this episode out. I have been in the homeschool mom scene full swing now, and a lot of that is taking up my time, so I really haven't had much time to get into content making and video editing. But I think I finally have figured out a schedule that works for both. So hopefully I can start making more videos here real soon so that we can get caught up in this world, because there's still so much stuff that I want to be able to do here. Plus, we just got the new update for the baby mobs, which I don't know if I'm going to get to right away, but hopefully here soon. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. I'm probably going to start recording the very next episode, episode 4, right after I finish recording this scene here. So hopefully I'll be able to get it out a lot quicker than this episode, but I can't promise that because life is always throwing us curveballs, right? And just when I think I have a good schedule down, something changes and I end up having to regroup, if you will. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I hope you all have a wonderful, blessed day, week, month, year, whenever and wherever you're watching from. And until next episode, I will see you all later. Bye.